If I was this age playing and I had an opportunity to come to a camp like this, it would have been a dream come true. To have ex-professional players tell me what it was like on tour, help me with my game, bring the coaches and get my coach involved, it would have been phenomenal. I would have loved it. I would have taken away so much knowledge and experience, and just it would have been fantastic.
A camp as such, the opportunity that it brings for the top juniors is phenomenal. It blows my mind when I was asked to come and join and help at a camp like this. I think it's absolutely phenomenal for top talent, and that's what they are. They're some of the best players that we have in South Africa. To get exposure to the experience of the likes of a Natalie Grandin, who's just come off the WTA tour after 15 years, John Lafney de Jager, who played on the tour for more than 15 years. He was Davis Cup captain for 9 years. Robbie Koenig, who played on the tour for many, many years. Now, of course, the voice of tennis on the ATP tour. He spends so many weeks on the ATP tour watching the best players and coaches work. And just to bring that experience and share it with the young kids, but more importantly, share it with their coaches and with their parents and make it an inclusive experience.
Ja, vir ons as ouers is dit 'n ongelooflike geleentheid wat aan ons kinders gebied word. Vir my is die belangrikste dat hulle exposure kry, blootstelling kry aan die pro-spelers wat al op die pro-circuit gespeel het, en dat hulle presies sien wat dit vat om 'n professionele tennisspeler te word. Hulle maak nou al reeds 'n besluit dat dis die loopbaan wat hulle wil volg, en hierdie leer vir hulle presies wat dit vat om dit te doen.
I believe there's three parts to this. It's the player, the coach, and the parent. If the parent doesn't understand what we're doing, he can't support it. If the coach doesn't understand, he can't support it. So through that, we can tell them exactly what's happening at the highest level. It doesn't help you with a 13 or 14-year-old girl and you're trying to coach her, but you don't know what's happening on the WTA tour. We think long term. We don't think about who's the best kid, junior players. We don't care about ranking. We have a lot of kids that win national titles in South Africa, 12, 14, 16, but we don't see them. We want to see kids winning national titles, but then go on and start playing on the WTA tour, playing on the ATP tour at the highest level. The more South African tennis players we have playing at the highest level, the more heroes we can create, the more players who want to play tennis, the more kids coaches are going to get to coach. So this is a snowball. This is something that we feel is necessary in South Africa. We're not something, the foundation doesn't want to run on their own, and we want to get everybody involved and help everybody. And at the end of the day, you know, the kid that wants it the most, those are the players that's going to get the benefit from this.
So Robbie Koenig's arrived at JL's Matchpoint Foundation. What am I about? Well, I played on the tour for 13 years, singles and doubles, excelled probably a bit more in doubles, made the semi-finals at the US Open. I had a good partner though by the name of JL de Jager, so he helped me along the way. But 13 years of incredible experiences, mixed with the likes of Andy Murray, Pat Rafter, Tim Henman, all these guys early on in their careers. Yevgeny Kafelnikov had wins over those kind of guys as well, but when I was able to mix with these guys, it taught me so much about the game, and it actually showed me that here in South Africa we have talent that is able to come pretty close to the best talent that's out there in the world. It's about nurturing that talent. And now that I've been on the tour as a commentator, I've been commentating for about the last 10 years now at all the biggest events around the world. It's given me great insight as to how the best players in the world go about their business on a daily basis, both on the court and off the court, practice courts, what they eat, what they put in their mouths, the way they train, and of course being able to converse with their coaches and their physical trainers on a daily basis is just given me invaluable information. Well, we're hoping that when the kids do come to camps like this, we can pass on that knowledge, because knowledge is power, and if we can empower them and pass on that invaluable information that we're able to see on a daily basis when we're overseas, I think that's the most important thing, because often a lot of the coaches don't have international experience, and I know what it's like when I speak to a coach and he's been on a trip for 3 weeks and he comes back so empowered with all this information, and I know how upbeat they feel, and that's just a 3-week trip. The likes of JL and myself and Michael de Jong, we're doing this 20-25 weeks every year for the last 20 years, and I think if we can pass on this information to the young kids and let them know what it's about, give them detailed insight, as to what the tour is like and what it's like to make that transition from being a good junior to a great senior. I think that's what it's all about.
The Matchpoint Foundation offered 11 scholarships to promising juniors. These scholarships included 2 development camps as well as a 6-month strength and conditioning program, iGym, nutritional advice and mental conditioning. Their players and coaches were also invited to the camp to share in the new knowledge. The first camp took place in April 2015 at Midstream College, Pretoria. To find out more about the Matchpoint Foundation, visit www.matchpointfoundation.com or like our page on Facebook.